Okay, today's script is a minigame dot, stop the dot, or you can call it whatever you like, but that's what I'm calling it. So you can see here, door is locked, can't walk through it, so we interact with this computer. And we get a little minigame. So the idea is we're going to stop this moving dot in the correct spot. If we get it wrong, it moves up a layer. And then the idea is going to get all the way down to the bottom to unlock it. And then we can move through it. We'll have a different one. Shows that you can customize the game. So if we were to close the game, the door is still locked. We go back here, it still keeps our progress. And we complete that one, this one, and we're out. So fully customizable to, you know, an extent. Here we can have 1 to 9 locks. Oops, that's weird. 1 to 9 locks between them, and obviously they can keep separate settings. You can change how fast the dot moves when it starts and how fast that changes between them. So if you did 9 with a 500 speed and a 5 or half a second is how long, and then half a second there, it's going to be quite fast by the time it gets to the 9th one. You can change the size of the background or the computer screen that you will see. You can change the image, of course, to whatever you like, but for this purpose it's going to be a computer. You can change the size of the bars that go across. So if you change this down to say 35 by we'll probably have to keep it 5 realistically, just to make sure they don't get too squashed into each other. You can change the size of the actual win area, the stop bar size here, and how big the actual dot is. So obviously making it bigger, making both of these bigger makes the game easier, whereas making them smaller makes the game harder. And obviously making the lock bar width shorter just means it's going to reach the edges faster. You can change around the close button and the cursor sprite as well. And then down here we have the actual settings for the game screen, because obviously when you open up the sprite there's like a lot of dead area on the screen, like down here. So we have to sort of define this blue area, as it were, just so that these bars get put in the right area. So you can see the bars are much smaller now, and these bigger. It still works fine. As you can see, it's now going to bounce between the edges a lot faster. Oh, just about fell down. Okay, so of course you can still exit and come back in. It's going to keep the same settings. It's really hard. The more you fail, it will get slower again. So we move back up towards the top, it's getting slower again, and then as we come down it'll get faster again. Of course if you change the speed change down to 0, then it won't get faster or slower at all. No, that's just not going to happen. So yep, feel free to play around. And to unlock the doors we're just using it like a key, so we change the name of the computer entity here, and then we put it in the door script as the use key. So this is just a standard door script that you get, and then this will just unlock the door when you complete the lock system.